Sharks only kill about 12 humans every year, whereas humans kill approximately 100 million sharks every year. That was found in the Journal of Marine Policy. Sharks are overfished due to the shark fin trade and from bycatch. Bycatch is when sharks are accidentally caught in fishing lines, nets, instead of the intended catch. And what happens, these sharks are usually already dead, so they're thrown back in the water, or their fins are taken and thrown back in the water, or if they're still alive, they're thrown back in the water. So let's talk about the shark fin trade. I'm going to be using a model today. It's not the most anatomically correct, but it'll serve its purposes. So, the shark fin trade is prominent in Asia due to the delicacy of shark fin soup, also the high cost of the shark fins. So what the fishermen do is that they catch the shark. So they don't want to have the shark take up the whole space on their boat because it takes up a lot of space, and they want to make the most money as possible. So what they do is they just cut all the fins off, every single one of them, and they throw the shark back in the water still alive without any of its fins. So this is not a peaceful death. Basically the shark is just bleeding and suffocating to death. So, but that makes, you might say, so what? Like, why should I care about sharks? Especially us being in Michigan, we don't have sharks. Why should they matter to me? Well, sharks are pretty important in our environment, in the world. They help keep the ocean and ecosystems balanced and healthy. They help keep carbon out of our atmosphere. They boost the economy due to ecotourism. And as apex predators, they keep other marine life in balance. And they also help regulate oxygen. So, you might think, okay, they do a lot for us. If sharks were to go extinct, that would be a great impact on the environment and economy globally. We need a healthy ocean, and a healthy ocean needs sharks. So let's talk about what is the solution to this. While here in the US, shark finning is illegal, the buying and trading of shark fins is still legal. So we need to first ban that. Globally, we need to ban shark finning, but at least regulate it, if not possible to ban it right now. We need to create more shark sanctuaries where commercial fishing is banned. That also increases shark tourism. And harsher laws need to be put in place in fishing practices, including for bycatch. So let's talk about what if sharks were to go extinct. If these solutions weren't put in place, what would happen? Well, number one is the animals that the sharks eat would grow in population and they would surge. That would not be good because what then those animals eat would die off pretty quickly. Then leading to what the sharks would eat to die off then too. Then that would pretty much leave just the plankton and algae. Okay. Which would be bad too, because then the algae would be overgrown and so would the plankton. The algae would land on the coral, killing the coral, leading what fish are left not to want to go to any, there'd be no reefs for them to go to. Then the plankton would grow exponentially, causing a thick sludge, killing anything that was living in the water. So, then what would happen? It just affects the ocean, right? No. So then the polar bears and birds, what eat ocean life and any other land animals, those would die off because they wouldn't have any food to eat. Then that would affect even more inland from the animals that eat those birds and polar bears. Those would die off. It would eventually become so progressed that it would affect humans, and potentially humans would have no animals to eat. So, of course, this is like the most extreme case scenario, but it is a possibility. As apex predators, sharks are very important to the overall health of the ecosystems. So what is there for us to do? So the first thing is to contact your legislators to ask them to pass the Shark Fin Sales Elimination Act in Congress. You can sign petitions, such as there's a whole list of petitions on this website called supportoursharks.com. The World Wildlife Fund also has a campaign and pledge called say #NoSharkFin. You can donate money to credible organizations such as Oceana, World Wildlife Fund, and many others. And if you do choose to eat seafood, you can make sure to eat sustainable seafood that guarantees no bycatch and isn't overfished already. The Monterey Bay Aquarium has a Seafood Watch website that has a list of the good fish to eat, good alternatives, and fish you shouldn't eat. And it's by region too, so it's very helpful. Together, we can help protect sharks. Thank you.